Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Phantom Rider 698, and today in this video we're gonna kind of take a break away from the Mount Rainier Sunrise Summit video series that we're playing these last few weeks now, and we're gonna jump into a different topic. A while back I had done a video that has to deal with the fuse box and the fuses in the Shadow Phantom motorcycle series. And today I just kind of wanted to go over the diagram of what that fuse box is. Now in the last video I may not have gone into detail about what each fuse does, just kind of giving you an outlook of the fuse box, where to locate it on the motorcycle. And today I want to go in a little bit more detail in how you can determine what fuse goes to where. Now I promised a viewer in a different video that I would cover this, and I want to make sure I fulfill that promise, and today we're going to go over that fuse box. And we are on the right side of Shadow, the motorcycle. So as you guys can see, we're on the right side of the tank. Here's the air filter and the pistons, and the exhaust is on this side here, and oil and such in here. In this spot right here, next to the seat, there's a cover. And you're going to pop that cover off, as kind of like I indicated in the past video. If you're interested, here are the passenger foot pegs if you carry a passenger. The seat that I have on here right now is specially made for just one rider. Long distance trips, the back support and everything here. But the original manufacturer seat, small, and if you have a smaller passenger you might be able to fit them on the Phantom series, and their foot peg is right here. You just pop it up if you're not using it. Saddlebags on the back corner here. However, the fuses that we're going to look at are right here. And as you can see right here, I can pop a light on there for you. It says 15A spare, 15A F1. This is some spare fuses if you need them. However, your fuse box is going to be this little guy right here. And the way you're going to get at it, you're just going to push it in. There's a little tab right here. As you can see, here are the fuses. And if we lean this back, you can see that we have the fuse diagram, exactly what these fuses go to. Okay, so this might be a little bit difficult to be able to see. There we go. I'll just hold it that way. A little difficult to see. However, I'll try to get in there. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, there's the fuse diagram box. We got a couple spare fuses that are in, good lord, that are in spot 1 and 2 here. There's a 10 on this side, a 20 on this side, and this fuse up here is, this 10A is for the headlight. So if your headlight goes out and your bulb's okay, this is the fuse that you're going to check right here. 10A here is for the meter. 10A here is for the ignition. That's going to be the ignition start. So that's the fuse. The third in the middle is going to be your fuse. Good lord, I need to get something to point these out with. Hold tight. There we go. I always trust a DeWalt tool. Get my fat fingers out of there. But anyways, so as I was saying before, you guys, this is a 10A fuse. This is a 20. These are your two spares for the 10 and the 20. Now you're going to use the 10 probably more than the 20, but it's always good to have extra spares. I carry extra spare fuses in my saddlebag if I ever need it for anything. However, let's go ahead and start over again. Your 10A headlight fuse is going to be this fuse right here, the one on the far right. So if your headlight goes out and your bulb's okay and all your connections are good, always check your fuse first. Make sure your fuses are good. Save you a lot of hassle and a lot of headache from tearing everything apart if you just check the fuse. Checking the fuse will take you like 30 seconds. 10A here, the second fuse on the far right, is for the meter. 10A here, third on the right, more in the middle here, is the ignition start. So if your ignition's all messed up or something's going on with your ignition, start button, there's your fuse right there. Check 10. This is going to be your turn signal, your horn and your stop on the left side of your handlebar, so on your brake side. So this is if you're having issues with everything on your brake side, your horn, your headlights, your turn signal, and your stop buttons and all that kind of stuff. Check this 10. Now your stop button's on the right side as well, handlebar, not on the left but on the right. So if you're having issues with your stop button on your Shadow Phantom, check the fuse. Don't just start tearing everything apart. Save yourself a lot of hassle. 20A, this is for the fan to keep the engine cool. This is definitely something that if your fan stops working and you overheat, obviously it's not a good thing, especially if you're on long trips. And this is why I say carry extra fuses. Now there's an extra fuse here, but you always want to make sure you carry an extra 20 fuse in your saddlebag as well. You can carry however many you want. I have a whole little box of them in there. Always good to have extra 20s. 10s of course too, but 20s are the fan that keeps your engine cool, so just remember that. And finally, on the far left here, we have the odometer fuse, and this is going to control your odometer, which is up here on your gas tank. So if your odometer is faulty, it's not reading, the digital clock on, or the digital mileage gauge is messed up, not giving you a reading, check the fuse. This is where you check it, and it's the 10A on the far left. Okay, so that's really it. That's all the fuses that I got to show for you guys, and we just plug this back in here, pop that back into place, and you're all set. And we put the cover back on, and we got nothing more to worry about. And as I indicated in the last video, you guys, it's always important to carry spare fuses. The Shadow Phantom will use primarily the 10A and the 20A fuses, but you always want to carry a 15A spare as well. 15A, actually a couple 15As, because there's a fuse in here that also uses the 15A fuse. So, but primarily you're going to be running with the 10A fuses, and that fan that cools your engine in the front, that is a 20A fuse. So always carry extra fuses with you, whether you carry it in your backpack or your saddlebag, and that's all that I got, you guys. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one, and we'll resume our video series with the Mount Rainier Sunrise Park after this.